Hi folks, I'm John with Inspector Prime. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to create and manage your knowledge base and your glossary. We'll also see how, with the click of a button, you can make specific knowledge base and glossary records public, which creates a public resource for your clients and your agents. So here we are in our knowledge base and glossary interface. We begin as usual with a quick look at our overview page, which provides bookmark links to our dashboards and our listings, along with some helper text. Let's dive into the knowledge base dashboard. Clicking it in here, you'll see our basic metrics for our knowledge base records, which includes the status of each record, either pending, in progress, completed, or archived. We can also see whether or not we've marked records as public, not public, and of course we can see a total count of all of our knowledge base records in our system. A key point to make is this number metric right here, marked public, shows only those records that are both in a completed status and that are checkboxed as public. This feeds into your public resources interface page, specifically the public knowledge base listing. And we'll see here all 8 of those records that are marked public and marked completed. Anything that's not public is simply not marked public. It's as simple as that. So if you wish to keep some knowledge base records internal only, you only have to not check this box. If you wish to mark them as public and have them display in your embeddable website component, simply mark this public and make sure the status is marked as completed. And of course we can edit these records inline, or we can open up the record details page and make our changes there. We can add media, add a summary, we can have a record link here, add tags and categorize, even add an employee as an owner of that specific knowledge base record. And of course we can mark it as public. We can update the status, and we've created a button here so that if there's a link, a record link, going to the specific entry, in this example the EPA's A Citizen's Guide to Radon, clicking that link will open up that URL. That's pretty much it for the knowledge base dashboard. Let's go to the knowledge base listing. Let's open this up, and again we see a similar thing. This is simply all of your knowledge bases listings. Let's say you wanted to see only those that were marked public. You could check that box. And right now, all of them are marked public. Let's go ahead and take some of these off so they're not marked public. Let's go ahead and filter these to only those internal knowledge base records now. Okay? And again, to mark them as public, we simply do so there. Let's go ahead and clear that now. It's as simple as that. We've also created visualizations for a gallery view, which looks nice, and a Kanban view so that you can mark the status of all of your records very simply by dragging and dropping them. In the public resources tutorial, we'll teach you how to embed public knowledge base listing and gallery within your website. So we won't cover that there. Let's move on to the glossary dashboard. Every system comes preloaded with this glossary of 520 entries. Right now we've got all of them marked public, none of them are in progress or pending, and they're all completed. And of course we have a total of 520 of those entries. We can see this dashboard provides a quick view of how each of these terms is categorized. And again, this is interactive. So if I click on this, I can quickly navigate to these particular categories. And of course I have my glossary listing that shows every single one of my terms. I can edit in line if I like, or open the record details here. I can delete terms using this button. I can navigate through the terms here. But as usual, we want to go to the glossary listing to make major changes to our systems and to allow ourselves to filter as we see fit. We also have our gallery view, a grid view, a Kanban view to help us out with managing our very term-heavy glossary. And again, in our public resources tutorial, we show how you can embed your listing with only those terms marked as public within your website as a resource for your clients and agents. That covers the knowledge base and glossary tutorial. Again, this is just one of many tools that you can use internally for your team, and one of many tools that you can create a public-facing view for, so that you can embed it within your website or embed it within your agent, client, vendor, employee dashboards. Thanks for joining me.